Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to create a pin and how to share that pin manually on Pinterest without having an automated tool like Tailwind. Now, this was a requested video from many of you guys that wanted me to do more of like a beginner video to Pinterest. So I'm sure even if you are experienced with Pinterest, you could probably still learn something new on this video. So make sure that you watch all the way to the end and also stick around to the end so you could grab my free Pinterest SEO guide that will help you optimize your profile and your Pinterest pins for SEO. Now, if this is your first time visiting my YouTube channel, consider subscribing today. I do upload weekly videos to help you grow an impactful business. And don't forget, guys, everyone here, to hit that notification bell so you'll be the first one notified of any new videos that I upload. So let's head over to my computer to get started. Hey everyone, here we are on canva.com, and I actually created these two pins that I'm going to be sending traffic to an old blog post that I want to revive again from 2018. Now, when you're creating pins, keep in mind all the time, make sure that your pin is vertical. Make sure that it's easy to read your text, especially the primary text that you want people to read. Make sure that you have some sort of element of branding colors from your brand. And then I also have my logo, which is also part of my URL. So you could do a logo down here or your URL. For branding purposes, I do recommend so. That way, when people start seeing your pins on the feed, they start recognizing your brand, which is really important. And what I did was I created two pins that are going to go directly to the same blog post, but they're slightly different. They have a different background. This one has this gold line right here, and then it has different text right here. Now, you could create multiple pins using the same text, but just make sure that your pin image looks different from the other one. Because one of the requirements from Pinterest now is that they don't want us to do duplicate pins. In order for you to rank higher in the search feed and get more reach, it has to be fresh pins. They love fresh pins. So every time you pin something, you shouldn't be duplicating your pins or pinning stuff that you already pinned before. It should be fresh content. Or fresh pins, excuse me. So keep that in mind. So once you are happy with your pins, you're just going to go ahead and download them as a PNG on Canva for high quality. So I'm going to do these individually. So I'm going to do this one, download. It'll take a few seconds to download. Shouldn't take too long. And I'm going to download the second one now as a PNG. And I'm going to download it as well. So once you have those two images downloaded and ready to go, all you pretty much need to do is head over to Pinterest. And if you go to the right hand side, you have this little plus sign right here. You click on it, create pin. And then if you go to the left hand side, you could just click on plus and it'll have another one for you. So this is great when you're doing multiple pins. It will save you a lot of time and you could add as many as you want. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this one here, and I'm going to drop this one here. So these are the two images, and I already rewrote my title and description to save you guys some time on this video. And this one, I wrote a different title. You don't necessarily have to, it's really optional. The description is going to be the same for me. I already have a rich key description with hashtags as well. And then I'm going to grab the URL of my blog that I wanted to go to. Now, once you do this, this is pretty much done. And this is what's considered pinning a pin manually on Pinterest without using any type of software. Once you're done here and you're happy with everything, you just have to select the board that you want it on. So I'm going to put this one on my main board under Etsy blog, and I'm going to publish. And I could actually see it if I click on it. I'm going to be able to see the actual pin, the description. It has my hashtags and everything. So that one is good to go. If someone clicks on this pin, it will take them directly to my blog. Or if somebody shares it, then other people could find my blog article. Now, the second part of this video is teaching you how to schedule out pins. And if you don't have the budget right now to spend money on Tailwind, I totally understand. In the future, I do highly recommend it. If you would like to try them out, I would leave a link right below this video, as well as right on top of this video right now, that you could find it. And you can actually try them out for 30 days for free. But you could also just schedule out pins for free using just the Pinterest scheduler. So all you need to do is down here, instead of clicking publish immediately, you would click on publish at a later time. So go ahead and select the board that you want it on. So I'm going to put it on, well, let me click here first. I'm going to go ahead and select the date first. So it only lets you go 2 weeks ahead. So you can't go too far out. That's the only disadvantage. So what I want to do, because I don't want to pin them back to back, I'm going to give it like a week space. So I'm going to pin this one for next Thursday. And I'm going to select the time of 7 p.m. Usually I like to pin, if I'm doing it manually myself, the best times that I have seen that work better for me is after 7, when people are just like, now, you know, they put their kids down, they're kind of like just browsing through Pinterest, or really early in the morning, like around 9:30. So I'm going to do 7 p.m. on the 29th, and I'm going to go ahead and pick the board that I want it on, XC blog, and I'm going to go ahead and save it. So we have one that is published right now, and then we have the other one that's automatically scheduled out for Thursday of the 29th. So this is how simple it is to create a manual pin, and also to schedule out pins if you need to as well. If you want to do a week's worth or 2 weeks worth of content at a time, especially if you don't have the budget to spend money on Tailwind, make sure that you schedule them out. You know, take 1 day, schedule out your whole week or 2 weeks ahead. And that will give you some free time to do other stuff for your Etsy store or for your blog or for your other businesses. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you did, or any other types of videos that you guys want me to create. This was a requested video, and that's why I made it. So let me know in the comments below. And thank you guys for watching.